Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain about third unit software engineering. These are the topics covered under that. That first topic is design process. Elaborately, we'll see about it. So here we are designing the software from the requirements. The software design consists of the set of principles, concepts, and practices which is used to develop the software or product. Software design is an iterative process through which requirements are translated into blueprints. This is used for constructing the software. The design model provides detail about the software data structures, architecture, interfaces, and components. Your design process have two models. One is analysis model, second one is design model. Under the design analysis model, we have classified all the requirements into four categories. So one is flow oriented elements, scenario based elements, class based elements, behavioral elements. In the design model, we have four models: data or class design. The data or class design transforms class models into design, class realization, and the requisite data structure. They are used to implement the software. The architecture design defines the relationship between major structural elements for the software, the architectural designs and patterns. The interface design describes how the software communicates with systems that interoperate with it and with humans who use it. Component design transforms structural elements of the software structure into procedural description of software components. Information obtained from the class-based models and behavior models serve as the basis for component design. The diagram for design process. See here, left side we have analysis model. For analysis model we have, it is a iterative process which provides input for the design. Go from bottom to top. So we have a four designs: data class design, architectural design, interface design, component level design. Here behavioral element gives the input for interface design and component level design, and flow oriented elements gives input for three design, that is your component level design, interface design and architectural design. So likewise, the scenario based elements provide input for the interface design. Likewise, class based elements provide input for architectural design and data or class design. When we are designing a software, we need to design a good design. Software design must implement all of the explicit requirements, implicit requirements. The design must be readable, understandable by all the developers and tester. The design should provide a complete picture of the software. The design must provide the complete picture of address of the data, functional and behavioral domains from an implementation perspective. The quality is very important whenever you are designing your software. Some guidelines are followed for that. The design should be explicit and architecture that is created using reasonable architecture style or pattern and composed of components. A design should be modular. Design should contain distinct representation of data structure, architecture, interface and component. The design should lead for two data structure that are appropriate for the classes to be implemented. The design should lead to components that exhibit independent functional characteristics. The design should lead to interface that reduce the complexity of connection between components and with the external environment. So these are the quality guidelines followed to design the software. In designing the software, some principles are followed. The design process should not suffer from tunnel vision. The design should be traceable to the analysis model. The design should exhibit ununiformity and integration. The design should be structured to accommodate changes. Likewise, we are using some set of principles in order to design your software or product. When you are validating a software, 5 quality attributes are very important. Those are functionality, usability, reliability, performance, supportability. So what is functionality is? Functionality is assessed by evaluating the feature set and capabilities of the program and the security of overall system. Usability is assessed by considering human factors, consistency and documentation. Reliability is evaluated by measuring the frequency, severity of failure, the mean to time failure, the ability to recover from failures, etc. Performance is measured by considering processing speed, response time, resource consumption, throughput, and efficiency. Supportability combines the ability to extend the program, adaptability, and serviceability. Last but not least, the characteristics of design methods. We need a mechanism for the translation of the requirement model into a design presentation. We need a notation for representing functional component and their interface. We need a heuristic for refinement and partitioning. And we need a guidelines for quality assessment.